Who would have thought that just days away from Doctor Strange 2, a majority of the focus would be on the controversy surrounding a 12-second scene and multiple bans and countries because, America Chavez dialogue? Well, Doctor Strange himself is having none of this backlash and negativity surrounding him or his film or their vision. So recently, during some interviews, Benedict Cumberbatch has let it be known that he's really disappointed with countries, starting with Saudi Arabia, for censoring Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness when it comes to what they wanted censored, and then ultimately when Marvel Studios and Disney said, no, we're not censoring it, them going, fine, we're just gonna ban you. He says that he doesn't support that type of censorship and mandates because they want to tell the story that they want. And especially for the sake of diversity that's in the film and that's in the MCU going forward, that there really shouldn't be things like that happening. And he says that he stands by what they've done with the film, how they're presenting the character, and all the inclusion from the LGBTQ plus community. And he even points out how hypocritical people are being, talking about, don't put this in here because it doesn't make sense, and why are you doing this, and why is this diversity forced in here, and why is this character like this? And he points out that, well, that's in the comics. America Chavez from the comics is the same character we have here. And going back and looking at history of Marvel Comics, as he says, there's diversity and social issues all over Marvel, so it's nothing new. Again, he's not pointing out anything new here. People seem to forget that Marvel has always been at the forefront of this, literally always. Like, that was their entire shtick. Since they were Timely Comics, they were literally at the forefront of pushing different ethnicities, different diverse cultures, people, beliefs. But as he says, people just seem to be more upset that it's being represented in films, which he doesn't understand. Which again, all fair, arguments for him to make and point out. And I'm honestly glad that the star of the film is just standing up for this because, let's be real, Benedict Cumberbatch has been very vocal in multiple communities and talking about representation with different franchises and all this, and how he would like to see this become more common and how certain places around the world have accepted it. So I guess it's one step at a time. You guys already know my stance, or everybody's stance here that's in the CBC or that joins us, that's friends of the podcast. It's all the same belief. We all share the exact same sentiment and what he's saying here, so I'm not going to disagree with it. I just kind of grow sad knowing that when Marvel Studios comes out and announces that the X-Men are going to be a diverse cast of various beliefs and sexual orientation, that people are going to get real upset. For the X-Men being X-Men.